Why are you green? What made you angry?
She's a pain in the ass kid.
Guys, we're currently here in Orlando, Florida at MegaCon, one of the world's largest comic book conventions. It's getting crazy. There's a lot of spandex that doesn't fit, a lot of fishnet, a lot of anime stuff. I have no idea what is going on. You will be disturbed watching this video, so I hope you're ready. Let's begin.
Poppy's Playtime.
I gotta ask, the stash. How do you maintain it? What's the secret?
Well, I use a hand lotion, a very specific hand lotion that I rub into the stash, and it keeps everything moist and fantastic.
Amber Heard.
Team Johnny or Team Amber Heard, and why?
I was hearing about that. I don't care. Just Johnny. Johnny's phenomenal. She's been set up.
Team Johnny.
Why?
Because he's innocent.
Well, take a wild guess, mate. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny has shown he is true of heart and character. Team Johnny. Is there really a comment needed for it?
Team King Julian.
Team Johnny.
Team Amber Heard.
Team Johnny all the way. I don't want to be stuck with a person shitting in my bed. A frumpy? Is it a frumpy, I think?
What's a frumpy?
That's what you call a shit in the bed, I think.
Yeah, because she is a false queen, and we will spit on her.
She cannot poop in the bed, that is not the way.
Yeah, if you poop in that man's bed, you are not a queen, you are a false queen.
Some of the things that she's done are absolutely unexplainable.
I am probably Team Johnny, because that's what TikTok wants.
I'll step on you for $5. What's your inspiration?
I just want money.
Have you made any money today?
$15.
Well, good luck on your endeavor. What happens if somebody gives you $10?
Step on them twice.
Man handed us a card. He said they're chopping off heads. So we're following some mystery number on the back. Our journey has taken us to the other side of the concourse. How you doing today, Andrew? You doing good? You look great. Oh my God, no! Where'd my body go?
How you feeling, Kev?
You know what? I've been better. I don't think we should have headed over here, Andrew. This is a bad idea.
What is on the TV screen right now?
It's just a random compilation of cat girls and maids.
Cat girls and maids on a Mandalorian mask.
I'm a prophet.
Yeah.
Trying to preach the word. Then I was outcasted as a heretic.
Oh.
That is hardcore commitment.
What's a good riddle you have for us?
What goes down an alley and has holes in it? Batman's parents
That's so bad.
or a bowling ball?
Okay, everyone. Moon Knight just aired. They don't release things on Blu-ray, but magically here we can get Moon Knight for $25. Definitely not legal. Definitely not legal. Okay, if you've always wanted to watch Song of the South, as you know, this is a scrub from Disney's history. Again, totally illegal. Song of the South. You get Book of Boba Fett here for $25.
I like it. Frankie
Yeah.
and Pat,
Okay.
we're the proprietors. We don't want nobody to walk away unhappy. You talk to me, I make it a deal.
You're gonna make it happen for us. You're gonna make it happen.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
That's exactly who I thought would be selling bootleg copies of movies. Our boy Frankie hooked us up about the Star Wars Holiday Special because I've never watched it like fully. I've just seen clips of it. I'm ready to see how cringe it is.
Are you able to name 5 Eternals characters?
No.
Gosh, I don't remember their names. I only seen the movie once.
Star Fox, Harry Styles, One Direction, right? Oh, I haven't seen the movie yet.
I just saw it on the airplane.
Yeah?
Because it was free.
Yeah?
And I really couldn't tell you.
Let's see here. Now I'm forgetting all their names.
But you dressed as an Eternal. How do you not know the Eternals? Can you name one Eternal?
Medusa.
Cersei, Icarus, Phastos, Kingo, Sprite.
Holy crap, you're the only one to be able to do that.
The Eternals are great. I love the Eternals.
The greatest movie ever made,
Yeah.
obviously.
What do you love most about my mom?
Very loving woman.
What's a tip for getting more followers?
Keep posting and make sure your content's good.
I know, I didn't wear socks and sandals this year. I'm getting old. I can't rock the socks and sandals anymore. I had to go with sneakers. Ooh, the Nikes. With the socks that my grandmother gave me for my birthday. Let's go look.
Kill John Lennon! Kill John Lennon!
Hi Grogu, how are you doing today? You're doing good? The force is strong with you today. You better watch out for Saturday. It gets a little stinky. Make sure to wear deodorant, buddy. Okay, they're doing fencing right now. They said the material of the saber is the same material as a nightstick that the police use. I love that like Padme is like the referee off to the side right now. probably one of the only places in the world where you can buy an apron covered in Nick Cage. It's a true national treasure. For all you ogre boys here, $220. It's Shrek and Donkey. I guess depending on his mood, you know, you can change his ears.
Well, why is he behind him?
We all know why.
Shrek is live. No.
All right, so I'm not too familiar with the characters. What's your character's backstory?
She turns into a demon after this guy comes around, eats her whole family except for her brother that finds her later on.
So then why do you have to be in the box being carried around?
Oh, because she dies from sunlight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You finally understand it, Kevin?
No, there's a girl with a gag in her mouth hanging out inside of a box. I don't understand it, Andrew.
Because she'll bite somebody if she doesn't have the gag in her mouth.
There's a whole booth about like booty shorts, okay? They got one little curvy. I think this is the one that we think is the funniest one. Bank me, you will. You shall pass. I've got buns. Thicky mouse.
Like these body pillows for you to like cuddle up with these anime girls. There's a lot of freaky deaky things going on. But I feel like I shouldn't even be touching these. I'm gonna have to censor this entire wall. Weird thing is there's like couples shopping for this stuff. Like the guys with the girls and the guys are checking out this booth. I don't understand.
There's a booth called Work Rum. Let's have 2 minutes of fun. I'm not even gonna go in there. I'm not even gonna show it to you. I'm just gonna put my hand like that. I've always wondered, what's the inspiration behind the art?
I mean, I just want to draw pretty girls. It's like mostly pinup.
They have a giant terrifying Krampus right here to draw people in to buy Godzilla action figures. And who's your favorite, Mark, Steven, or Jake?
Well, Jake is a stellar employee.
Everybody else, they want the union.
Yeah, we can't, that's not good for business.
So this Doc Ock costume is great. Even has the Spider-Man mask right there.
You can get a Beetlejuice 3D printed head for your desk. Buddha E.T., you can't go wrong with this. Mount Rushmore, but of the Golden Girls.
Right here, it's me, Mike Capital.
Are they real?
Oh, sure. Balloon Batman. And then over here, we have Balloon Harley Quinn. She's looking like Minnie Mouse right now, asking for a ring on it, you know? She looks like a creepy little E.T. Look at her face.
Celebrate with us.
What is that?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know if they meant to do this, but right where the butt is the gas tank. Sorry, is that a bad joke? I should probably be censoring this. I have so many questions about what's going on.
I just walked in. It's day 3. I just walked like 2 miles to get here. Andrew's been trying to park for 3 hours. I have never seen it this crowded, ever. This is like San Diego Comic-Con level madness going on here.
How do you feel about Crocs? You're wearing them.
Crocs are comfortable. When I'm walking around the house, I can just wear my Crocs, drink my beer, play my Xbox, and I'm fine. Oops. And I'm fine. I'm good.
This is the current line just to meet the hobbits.
Some people are waiting like 3-4 hours to meet the celebrities that they want to, that they paid like $100 to get their autograph from.
Nutella should be illegal. So we gotta ask, why should Nutella be illegal?
Too good, it's deceptively unhealthy.
Yeah.
People have it for breakfast.
Now you know those like smells that like nurses or doctors use to like wake people up, you know, when they're like passed out? That's the smells that are going on right now. Every time you walk a couple feet, it's a new like, oh my God, what is going on? You can taste the smell in your mouth. I feel like I need deodorant on my tongue.
How would you describe the smells going on in MegaCon right now?
Honestly, it's very sugary and then a mix of sweat.
Oh, I love what's going on.
Nothing abnormal.
I don't know, it smells good to me.
Ebola is strong in MegaCon. Very strong. Yes, the power is great here.
It smells like lots of people here.
Oh, they're nothing like me because I smell like roses, they tell me. Nothing to do with stinky at all.
That's bad. Very bad.
It smells like garbage. Garbage is my favorite. Moldy onions.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Is there certain parts of the MegaCon that smell better than the others?
The closer you get to the heart of it, like at the core, it's where it's the best.
What's the smell going on in MegaCon right now? What is it?
It's the dead.
Bring out your dead.
We had Ebola with French toast earlier today, and later we will have Ebola with cheese. And then tonight we will go extra fancy and have Ebola steaks.
I have to ask you, what are you?
I'm the house husband.
Hi, excuse me. Can we get a picture? Can we get a picture? Just kidding. Hurry up, bring it back. Yes, quick, quick.
Did he just hit that girl in the face? Yeah.
Well, that's behind the scenes. Oh, and he broke her earring or something. Alright, this is everybody who signed up for speed dating. I don't see too many girls. Maybe the girls are already in there? It just all looks like 100% guys for speed dating. Slap Hub, is it Will Smith's favorite website to visit?
Probably.
What are you dressed up as?
Just my own character.
Now one day, my cameraman Andrew will be turning into that. One day you're gonna have a ponytail, a big rig. That's you in like 20 years.
Absolutely not.
So the movie Avatar 2 is coming out this year.
Yeah.
Can you recap what happened in Avatar 1?
They burned the big tree down.
Blue people do stuff. Movie ends, franchise comes 20 years later.
That's the king of Avatar.
You have this like guy who's been enlisted from the military. He has gotten an accident, he can't walk. Now he's been enlisted into this program. He gets shot into space and then suddenly
They have blue people like Grover, and Grover loves blue.
he's an avatar and he's like, whoa, what the hell? I got my legs back.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony.
And then he goes walking around, meets this girl, falls in love, right?
Blue people naked, running in the forest.
And you know what happens when people fall in love?
They combine their tails.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know, like you do.
It's colorful, it looks great.
And then a whole big war breaks out because the baddie, the guy who's in charge of the whole program, he's like, nah, man, like, I want all this for the money.
Blue people saying Maewa. I don't know, I haven't seen it. I've worked there for 3 years.
And then he's like, nah, you ain't getting all this money because like that's the whole lifeblood of this entire world. And then supposedly he gets sent away, but apparently he comes back in the next movie? Huh?
Okay, so basically James Cameron made this movie that was extremely unmemorable that nobody remembers, but everybody went to go see it, and it doesn't make any sense. There's blue people, and there's some guy named Jake Sully, but if I asked you what his name was, you probably wouldn't have known, but I do. I don't know why.
Over here we have a guy for emergency costume repair. He is decked out.
About 10 years ago was when the cosplaying started to boom. And back when I started going to cons, everyone came as a wizard, because that's all that they could afford. But as more cosplays came out, people had more complicated things, buttons were falling off. They needed somebody to bring stuff to fix. And so that's when I started. And I started coming to cons and fixing them, and now I carry 40 pounds of gear on a vest to make sure everybody can stay good and go. Like I'm fixing his wig right now.
What are some tips you have for people making cosplays so they don't have to visit you?
Is after you build your cosplay, go to a mall, go to a park, walk around for a couple of hours and make sure that you're not going to have any issues with it.
How do you walk in these in a convention?
I practice like 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
And then I also have 2 people with me. I'll grab one of them by the backpack and hold on if I feel like I'm gonna fall.
How much for a fuzzy tauntaun? Now I think a good criminal counts their money in hiding, not in the middle of the public. Keep the helmet on. We don't want to see you without the helmet. Keep the helmet on, please. What are you dressed as? I have many questions.
Mr. Buttons from our Flag Means Stuff.
How did a seagull end up on its head?
This is his friend Carl.
Okay.
He has a seagull.
Why do you love to fart?
Because it's fun.
Why are the ice cream machines always broken?
Constantly. People have been using them to the point where they just break on and off.
Lego Indiana Jones right there. I love it. Oh my god, it looks like a little Pikachu turned into a Terminator. Just Olaf chilling on the escalator. Oh my gosh. Hey, how many do you have?
Today, all of these, but at home I have easily like 100.
Is Disney Plus going to offer you like a TLC reality TV show about raising all the Grogus?
They need to. I hope they see this. They need to contact me right now because it needs to happen.
Oh, what's in there? Oh, Thanos' head.
Yes, sir.
A little rocket is up there. That's great.
Andrew really wanted me to show you guys this booth. It's called Geeky and Kinky. You can only imagine. Yeah, poor Velma. At least she didn't lose her glasses. Gimp Suit Kermit. Never thought I would say that, only here at MegaCon. Then we have Wonderful Pin. This looks like Riptide at Typhoon Lagoon during Pride Week.
Wow, I don't remember that in the new Space Jam movie. So you're the artist behind everything. What is your inspiration between which character you choose and what activity they're doing?
It's a good question. A lot of it comes down to what we haven't done already. It's like there's only so many things you can do with the ball gag. It comes with what feels right for the character and what I'm inspired by.
Is there anything that you've like created, you're like, oh, I can't even show that at a con? Where you've like drawn the line?
No, because the whole idea behind our stuff is not overly sexualized, you know, so it's something that you can still wear. We keep it pretty PG-13.
Now, always love this booth. They put all the characters on the toilets, but the one I haven't seen yet is the one of Voldemort. He's got dark magic for dummies. Little scavers down there watching over his dump. What's going on over there with Kermit and Yoda?
Try it, you must.
They're eating some pizza and they're passing a joint in Dagobah. Two green guys hanging out in the swamp. What could go wrong? I think there's a Chong cosplay here because I do smell weed here. All right, this is a 3D printed mug, right, of E.T. The handle is the phone. That is so good. $50 though. Then they have one of Darth Vader, one of Maul, and then one of Luke right there. I never thought I'd see the day where I saw a possum pillow. And there's a girl who's nude with like honey all over her. All right, so look at all these patches. They have a John Williams patch. Little Grogu's a little ghost. Look, this artist paints on glass. I love that Thanos one right there. So your art is very unique. How did you get into this style of art?
So around the age of 14, I saw the movie Unbreakable. He goes on this like terrorism spree and kills all these people to figure out who he was. It really just changed my whole conscientiousness in a way. So I got a passport around 18 and I started backpacking around the world, and it just blew my mind. The things that people did out of their psyche, the process of merging mind and body to create something from a world that doesn't exist to anybody else except the person that's manifesting that thing. So a lot of my stuff is inspired by ancient things. So like, let's say for a more literal example, my easel here. And I designed this off of a temple that I was backpacking and saw in the ancient Mexico of a Mayan ruin. How the equinox, the sun passes through the temples. So the light, glass, all these different engineering things. Your mind is like this external hard drive plugged into the world around you, and you're just constantly downloading shit.
Tomatoes and potatoes, tomatoes and potatoes, tomatoes and potatoes, and you guys!
Most people never have an original thought, and you sit with yourself and you have an original thought, then the process of creativity and imagination can begin. Because everything that we know is filtered through something that we've heard or read. And when you sit with yourself and you have an original thought, then you actually can start to create something.
You know what's better than Jeff Goldblum? Gonzo as Jeff Goldblum.
Because now you're living in an inner architecture that nobody else knows is real except you, until you kind of bridge that in this world.
Evil Bong 3D, The Wrath of Bong. I have many questions. What happened back there?
It fell apart on me.
Are you gonna be able to fix it?
No.
What's the diagnosis?
Well, hang on. Are you really not able to fix it?
No. So what's happened is they use the wrong size zipper head for the teeth zipper size that you have on it. It's literally mashed all the teeth that are inside of it, and that's why it's jammed. So
they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What happened earlier today?
The second person that I tried to help needed me to sew a hole on the butthole area. So
it says go green. You have Groot, what, the Swamp Thing, Poison Ivy. What are you dressed up as right now?
I'm Billy Peltzer from the Gremlins. You recognize me. I'm like Zach Gallagher's favorite character. I have little Gizmo with me in the
oh my gosh.
backpack. And I'm totally great at acting. When I said, Gizmo, I think we got a problem here. And then I just like run off screen like this.
One thing that's great about conventions is, right, everybody kind of has a character they can relate to or that they really enjoy. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh my gosh.
Please, you must read my story. Please
Okay.
take one.
I will.
And this is a magic symbol that'll tell you more information.
You may not know everybody's character, but you can just tell that every single person is passionate about a certain film or comic or TV show, and I love that. I love that everybody's just so passionate and everybody's just here to have fun. What's been your favorite memory ever from a convention?
Want me to tell you this?
I can censor it if you want.
It's all about sex. Don't say that then. I forgot. In case my girl sees that on YouTube.
Peacemaker, I have a question for you. I tried to get an eagle to hug me. It didn't work out too well. Do you have any tips?
You know, you gotta spread your arms out, and then he'll fly to you.
There he is. They have all these droid parts over here. Oh, a little family photo right there. Why does the droid have a little monkey lizard hand? He's roasting it. Oh no. Poor little Grogu got put in carbonite. I guess Mando wanted to put him in a timeout. He dressed up as a battle droid. That is so good. Here's Dr. Boba Fett. Porg and carbonite. A rabid porg, extremely aggressive, sedate before treatment. What happened to the little monkey lizard right there? Oh, his arm. And then back as the Dianoga. Yes.
You know what's the craziest thing is the little 501st little area that they build right here has more immersion and more things going on than Galaxy's Edge does.
I gotta ask you a quick question. Is there a lot of screaming that happens in your family? MegaCon Orlando, your fan experience starts here. Tell us a fun fact about MegaCon. What is it like today?
You have less than a foot of space, and I've had my ass grabbed 3 times.
Panda Bear on the loose right now. Sanderson sisters over here. How do you feel about Daniel Radcliffe playing you now?
Very short. Very short.
Describe the Morbius movie in one word.
Disappointing. Spider-Man wannabe.
What do you think about your movie?
Not the biggest Jared Leto fan, to be honest.
Here we have Doug Thibodeau. Yes, the hat just keeps going. All right, so I'm guessing it was pretty rough when the Death Star exploded. So now you're selling ice cream and porg on a stick. Poor little guy. All right, what is your coffee order?
Oh, I don't know, man. I haven't read that right in so long.
All right, Grogu, where's Mando right now?
He's over there.
This is the way. Nice armor, my brother. I'm trying to get some, but it needs XXXXL.
There's literally someone inside that balloon costume. Yeah. So what is going on right now?
You have that going on, a mother just trying to feed her kid, some guy filming. What?
He's opening the box.
That pains me. Why do you spend all the money on an expensive pop and then you take it out of the box? You put that sucker in a protector, keep it out of the sunlight. Oh, it hurts when I see people taking pops out of boxes.
Are these resin caps?
Oh my God, they put a baby in the thing's hand. That's so funny. You just have Frankenstein's butt just peeking out right there. All right, so Gina Carano is here doing autographs. But she's not doing autographs at the table.
She's the only celebrity here. She's making you like wait in the line and then you kind of like meet her in a back secret area. Very strange.
Where's the beer? We're missing the beer.
They ran out.
Do you have any good workout tips for me?
I'm doing a lot of squat. Wrestling the Hulk usually works.
So who's got a harder training workout? Wolverine or Hercules?
Hercules, because he's my boy. That's all you need to know.
Oh, that Wolverine is jacked. I have to ask, where's the best place to get hot chocolate around here?
We'll be on the Polar Express.
Boba Fett has joined the Ghostbusters, and he's even got the switch on the proton pack right there. All right, so at the booth, Whatnot, they have this like giant neon Instagram walls where everybody's getting their photos and everything. But they have a human claw machine over there.
So behind me is the line just to get into the line, to like take your photo. I feel so like defeated right now. You literally can't do anything. There are too many people here. Parking shut down at 1. Like there's no more parking. This is like one of the biggest convention centers and it couldn't handle the amount of crowds here. This is just pure insanity. I'm not having fun on this Saturday. It's just too much of a madhouse.
Your body's the vessel. This is entirely meaningless. This gray matter that has the ability to absorb and reciprocate and project and reflect. It's pretty wild that we're actually able to have a conversation like this when you really think about it. But what are we, just a meat sack with water?
It's the end of the con. How much have you made?
I've made $200.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
All right, stuff is on the floor, escalators down. Pizza Rat is about to come out and visit.
So, let's talk about MegaCon 2022.
Straight up disaster this year. I had a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Every day but Saturday. Saturday was one of the worst experiences I've had in a very, very long time. It made the crowds at Disney look tame. I think they oversold Saturday. There was zero parking. Where I live to where I park to go to the convention normally takes around like 25 minutes. It took around an hour and a half, and I didn't even park where I normally park. I parked, it ended up being like a 2-mile walk to the convention in like 100-degree weather. Andrew came from a different direction. It took like 3.5 hours for him to get to the convention center.
Hi Andrew, over 3 hours later and you're finally here. How you doing?
Yeah, we're hot.
It's true Mando fashion, you know, going through the hot sun.
That was not the way.
Full gear.
There was just bumper to bumper traffic. It was a disaster parking and getting into there.
What am I dealing with? We got a guy trying to drive on the grass. This person's trying to cut in. Wow. This is a mess.
And then for the celebrity meet and greets and everything, I really want to meet Brendan Fraser, right? So I got my money and everything, and he sold out weeks ago. So it's now like virtual queues and virtual lines now to meet celebrities. And then on Saturday, people were waiting 2, 3, 4 hours to meet their celebrities and get the autographs. They were just so backed up. It was just a dumpster fire on Saturday. All the other days were fine. Saturday, I do not suggest going to MegaCon. I get it, that's when all the big celebrities are there, but it was not worth the time. I think we were only there like 4 hours and mentally we were like tapped out. Even Bruce Wayne was struggling getting to MegaCon.
Batman is getting out of the Batmobile over there.
Besides all that, I had a lot of fun. You know, I always have a blast covering these events for you. It was like 4 days straight of hard work of like interviews and editing to turn it into this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It has a little bit more mature content than I normally put out. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the more edgier jokes and showing off the weird, kicky atmosphere of MegaCon. It's changed over the years. It's not as family friendly as it used to be. There's people just like to get their freak on now at these conventions. But guys, let me know down in the comments who is your favorite person when I interviewed or met, or what was just the craziest thing that you witnessed at MegaCon this year. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out when you guys do that. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Join the family.
I love the family!
Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things theme park and strange. I love you all. Please stay safe, and I'll see y'all very soon.
But what are we, just a meat sack with water?
Now the cosplays are getting more elaborate. Sure, we're gonna go with that.